Brad Faxon here on the Rich Eisen Show. And I think part and parcel of why this is still being talked about instead of Brooks Koepka is because it is just part of a larger picture as to what the USGA wants the U.S. Open to be. What do they want it to be, Brad? What does the U.S. do they want it to be the toughest tournament on planet Earth? Do they want it to be a situation where the best players in the world are brought to their knees and that it's the course that wins? I'm wondering what is the answer to that question?
Well, they have a new word instead of tough. It's ultimate. They want it to be the ultimate test. And for years it has been. Whatever you want to use as a description, as an adjective to it. And the golf courses have traditionally been narrow fairways, extremely thick rough, a foot off the fairway, tree-lined golf courses that are traditional and parkland-style golf courses. If you think of Fox got this contract with the USGA, now this is our fourth Open since Chambers Bay in 2015. I don't think there's combined in those four golf courses 20 trees on the four courses. Chambers Bay had one. Oakmont had thousands removed. Erin Hills had virtually none. And then what happened at Shinnecock was there were 500 or so removed, and that looks more like a links-style, plays more like a links-style course. So I think what happens is the architecture ideals of Mike Davis and the executive committee there is to try and go back to what the original intent was, which wasn't what the players saw in '04 or '95. So it was very different than what players expected. A lot of these closely mown areas around the greens where balls would carry them off greens, or you could putt them off a green like you saw in 13 and 15, or the very difficult 10th green where balls would ricochet 50 yards behind the green. And I think that's what has come up now is what are you guys, how are you going to identify yourself? Tom Lehman called me 2 nights ago in an uproar about, what are they doing? This has been the most respected tournament for years, and now it's kind of gone haywire. And admittedly, they made a mistake on camera with us on Saturday evening. So, yeah, I think they need to somehow find a way to right this ship. And I guess my suggestion would be they need to hire a very good PR firm.
That would be step one.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.